Kizito's mother is being selfish, not considering what Angel is going through. I know that every mother out there will do anything just to protect their children. But hey, you cannot suffer another person's child just because you want the best for your own child. Kizito is such a mentally derailed man. This is a good lesson for awareness of mental health in our homes that we don't take notice of. I wonder what kind of mother Kizito mother is. When will she take action of her crazy son? I mean, this is just too much. Thank God for Oma that is now in the picture to defend her own sister. After what happened in the last episode, that Angel actually went to do this photo shot that she eventually met with her ex-boyfriend. Angel was so emotional to her seeing her lost love come into her life again. I just wish that this would be the beginning of happiness for Angel. On this episode, Kizito's mother is so disturbed. She is so disturbed. Yes, that is what will happen to you because you failed to do the right thing when Kizito killed the first child he had because he was seeing his own child as a rival. I mean, what kind of madness is this? It's beyond what every other person is expecting. Now that Kizito is refusing to take his medication, the world will get to know that Kizito is mentally not stable. But then Kizito's sister is telling the mother not to worry, that they will do everything to actually resolve this situation. But she is so worried. Kizito's mother was now saying that she will not understand that Kizito cannot lose Angel. That if Angel eventually leaves this marriage, Kizito will be doomed. But you know that Angel is also someone else's child. That even if you want the best for your own child, you cannot do it to Angel because Angel will be the one suffering for this. But she still went on to tell that they will do everything to keep Angel in the marriage. I mean, are you serious right now? This woman is gradually becoming a bad mother. Because she was supporting Kizito right from time. And now she's still willing to do everything to make sure that she keeps Angel in this house. Despite all that she has seen Kizito doing to Angel. That is so bad of her. She went ahead to say that if Kizito loses Angel, there is no woman on earth that will marry Kizito again. And she's not ready to put her son into that situation. I wonder what this woman is up to. The mother and the child are also part of this craziness. This is not supposed to happen. There is something that needs to be done. But then, the good thing is that she also knows that Oma is aware of everything that is going on with Kizito. And she is not ready to give up on this. She will do everything to make sure that Angel is out of this house. But as you can see, if you look at this critically, Kizito's mother is only doing the best for her child, just like what she said. But then she also admitted that she cannot suffer another person's child because she's trying to protect her own child or looking for the best thing for her own child. But then what is paining her the most is that Kizito is not even ready to rewrite his wrong and start behaving normal or even take his medication. That is what she is so worried about. But then there's nothing that can happen if Kizito, as long as Kizito refuses to take that medication, there is nothing good that will come out of this whole thing. But then Angel was still crying because the ex-boyfriend came to open the wound that is in her heart. She was trying to close for so long. If her ex-boyfriend was around, she would not get into the marriage that is almost about to claim her life. Now, there is nothing that can happen, according to her, because she's married. The boyfriend is trying to make Angel to see the best side, the beautiful side of this whole thing. That all this thing is happening because something good can still happen between the two of them. He was blaming himself that if he had come earlier, Angel wouldn't have married Kizito. That he's going to do everything to make sure he brings Angel out of this mess. But Angel was telling him that she is already married. Angel, you need to, sit down and reconsider your actions because you cannot, because you are married, stay with Kizito. No, this is an opportunity life is giving to you again. You don't want to miss this opportunity because if you do and decide to stay with Kizito, Kizito will definitely deal with you and you might end up losing your life in the process. So you need to embrace what life is presenting before you. For your ex-boyfriend to come and still, be willing to take you out of this torture called marriage, it is a good sign that something good is about to happen. But then Angel was still insisting that she is actually married, that there's nothing she can do. The boyfriend had to hug her, and give her an assurance that something good will come out of everything that is happening. That is going to try his and do everything possible to bring Angel out of this situation. Kizito's mother was drinking herself down, doing fully well that the son is about to bring disgrace again to her. Remember that she was the one that covered up for the son when the son actually killed the first wife. Now, Kizito is married to Angel and he's still willing to do the same thing to Angel. Even when the mother is trying to solve this situation, Kizito came back home with a broken head And the mother was like, what happened to you? And who broke your head? And Kizito was like, there is only one person that is getting on my nerves, and I'm going to deal with her. In fact, when I'm done with her, she will not dare try this thing again. But the mother was still confused. What happened to you? Kizito went ahead to explain to the mother that Omar broke his head. That when he's done dealing with Omar, he's going to lock Omar and throw away the keys, that nobody will be able to find Omar again. Kizito was so annoyed, and at this point he's ready to do anything. In fact, he came back home to actually unleash the anger on Angel. What kind of madness is this? Do you mean that Kizito actually left his office just to come back home to beat somebody's child? And you are telling me that Angel should remain in this marriage? No, 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 no. It is a no-no for anybody that, we hear about this whole thing. So Kizito's mother should not even dare try to, tell Angel or persuade her to stay in this marriage. And Kizito, ran upstairs thinking that Angel is in the room for him to go and beat up Angel. This is real madness. But the mother was telling Kizito to calm down. Kizito got to the room and found out that Angel is not in the room. Remember that the sister Oma came to take Angel for a photo shot for her brand deal that she is not ready to lose. And Kizito was so upset that Angel had to leave the room without his own consent. Can you imagine that Kizito is ready to lock Angel in that room for as long as possible? What kind of man treats his wife like this? Kizito ran downstairs and was asking the mother, where is my wife? Where is my wife? And the mother was like, she went out. And Kizito was about to run mad. That how can Angel leave this house without his own permission? That she is not permitted to leave this house. Can you imagine? Angel is not your property. She is your wife. The earlier you understand it, the better for you. Because Kizito is beginning to act as if Angel is his property. You only got married to Angel. And the mother was trying to explain to Kizito the same thing. Angel is your wife, and she doesn't need your permission for her to step out. So you need to, get that through your head. And the sister was also saying the same thing. That Angel is your wife. Stop treating her like that. Can you imagine that Kizito was about to unleash it on the sister? This madness is, in fact, he needs to be controlled. For me, I think Kizito needs to, go for, therapy or anything. He should go for a rehabilitation center for him to go and have himself checked out. Kizito cannot be living where people that are not mad are. Because this whole thing is not right. That is why Angel is receiving the beating of her life every single day. Just because Kizito is mentally not stable. The way Kizito is even talking right now, he's ready to, chew Angel raw if he eventually set his eyes on Angel. I wonder what is going to be the fate of Angel when Kizito eventually sees her. And Kizito was like, you all need to stay out of my marriage. This is the marriage between Angel and I. I don't want the third party. That you people need to stay off. That this is between myself and my wife. And Kizito picked up his call and started calling Angel. What is Angel going to do in this case? Angel is out there, trying to get herself a deal so that she can also support her family, which she eventually came across the ex-boyfriend. I just hope that Angel will not come back to this house without Omar. Because if she eventually comes back to this house without Omar, Kizito will do something stupid to Angel. And the mother or the sister will not be there to support Angel or even fight for her. Because right now, they are vulnerable. If Kizito eventually wants to deal with them, it will be very easy for him because they are already scared of Kizito. So Angel should not even come back to this house. She should be wherever she is. In fact, it is an opportunity for her to eventually stay away from Kizito for a while. So for them to see how they can, get Kizito some help that he needs right now. Angel needs to stay away. In fact, Angel needs to even leave this marriage because there is nothing Angel is benefiting from this marriage. Ever since when Angel got herself into this marriage, it's been one problem or the other. So it's about time she make the right decision by leaving this marriage before it's too late. Please like the video if you have not liked the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. I'll bring the next episode as soon as it drops. But for now, take care.